The role of biomarkers in a patient of COVID-19. As we continue to treat patients of COVID-19, we have realized more and more that it's not just a disease where the lungs get infected. This is actually a systemic disorder where many other organs of the body are affected. COVID-19 के डायग्नोसिस और डिजीज सिवेरिटी के लिए हम कुछ मार्कर्स स्टडी करते हैं। इन मार्कर्स के ऊपर काफ़ी कन्फ्यूजन है, कौन से मार्कर्स हैं, कब राइज करते हैं, ऑर्डर करने चाहिए कि नहीं और इनकी क्या वैल्यू है, ये हम आपको बताएंगे। The attempt is to inform you and guide you about the role of these markers and also to actively discourage you from ordering these tests at home without any medical supervision. These markers have a certain role to play in telling us about the diagnosis of the disease, the onset of the disease, the progression of the disease severity, hospital admission criteria, ICU admission criteria, disease outcome, as well as discharging from hospitals. These biomarkers help us to take decisions. We have realized that in COVID-19, there is an immunological, inflammatory, and coagulatory response from the body. Each of these markers helps us to know the stage of the disease, and there is a significance that each marker has attached to it, which tells us about the disease cascade and what is happening in the body right now. The first and foremost is CRP or C-reactive protein. C-reactive protein is produced in the liver. It is produced in the presence of inflammation, and it is a reliable marker for showing inflammation in the body. C-reactive protein is the most important biological marker in assessing COVID-19. From helping us to reach a diagnosis, to disease progression, to hospital admission criteria, to helping us know when the patient can be discharged from the hospital, as well as predicting which patients will have a severe disease. The CRP values help us in determining all that. The presence of the coronavirus releases certain immune responses from the human body. Cytokine release syndrome is a hyperimmune response that the body launches in its attack against the virus. IL-6 is a cytokine. IL-6 is a cytokine, and checking levels of IL-6 can tell us about disease severity. Grossly elevated levels of IL-6 give us an indicator about the kind of medication that is to be started, whether oxygen needs to be started early, the role of steroids or not, and so it is a good biomarker. So IL-6 is a good biomarker to tell us about the immune response being launched by the body. It is a good biomarker to find out about the cytokine storm in the body and is used accordingly. D-dimer is released in the body after lysis of fibrin. Elevated D-dimer levels tell us about impending or present coagulopathies and helps us to take a decision regarding which drugs to be started at that time. Higher D-dimer levels indicate higher disease severity. LDH, lactate dehydrogenase, this indicates destruction of cell membrane, और LDH वैल्यू हाई होने का मतलब है कि डिजीज़ आपके लंग्स पे पहुंची है और आपका लंग टिश्यू डिस्ट्रॉय हो रहा है या उसका नेक्रोसिस हो रहा है, एंड द सेल मेम्ब्रेन इज बीइंग डिस्ट्रॉयड. कॉम्पोजिट हेमेटोलॉजिक मार्कर्स और CBC काउंट. जब आपका कंप्लीट ब्लड काउंट किया जाता है, देयर आर सम इंडिकेटर्स ओवर देयर दैट टेल अस अबाउट डिजीज. इनिशियल अनीमिया यानी कि अगर आपका हीमोग्लोबिन लो हो जाता है, दैट शोज डिजीज सिवियरिटी. WC काउंट में न्यूट्रोफिल्स ज़्यादा बढ़ जाते हैं, लिम्फोसाइट्स कम हो जाते हैं. रिडक्शन इन लिम्फोसाइट काउंट्स और लिम्फोपीनिया इज एन इंडिकेटर ऑफ सीवियर डिजीज. मोनोसाइट्स आर यूजुअली रिड्यूस्ड. टेम्पोरल ट्रेंड्स इन बायोमार्कर्स. It is not just a specific level of biomarker, but also how the biomarker evolves through the progression of the disease that gives us indication about what is happening. It gives us an indication about how the body is dealing with the disease, how much it is fighting back with the disease. It tells us about the aggressiveness of the virus, and finally it tells us about disease progression and when the disease goes away completely from the body. So over a period of time, temporal variation or time-wise variation in markers gives us an indicator about disease status. So a single value sometimes may not be as important as series of values depending upon disease moving up and becoming more severe or gradually becoming less severe.